Hello dear Geminis, this is an extra video that I'm doing here, absolutely, and it's so an important one for you, my goodness me, the eclipses, excuse me, the eclipse of, I'm going to talk about just this little video here, this little extra video for you Geminis, or the ones who've got a sun in Gemini, a moon, an ascendant, or maybe another personal planet there. A Venus or a Mars or whatnot. But anyways, this has to do with the eclipse on the 14th of December. There is one on the 30th of November, so you can check that out, these videos for each sign, also the monthly horoscopes. They will give you a more overview in general, but this is about particularly the eclipse on the 14th of December. And of course, this is not happening, you're not going to feel it bang on the 14th of December. I'm making this video a bit earlier because eclipses tend to, you tend to feel them already weeks before it occurs. So why is this so important? First of all, this eclipse is about letting go of something and prepare us for new energy coming in. That is because this eclipse is related to the South Node. And the South Node is about letting go. It's about old karma that you're done with. And it's the sun and it's a total eclipse, total solar eclipse. So the sun, the moon together, 23 degrees of Sagittarius with the South Node there very close to it. So that is your opposite sign. That is in the sign of relationships. A lot of Geminis might panic, certainly the ones who've got a rising sign there. Am I going to lose my relationship? Is it going to end? No, not necessarily, but for some of you, yes. For some of you who already have a very bad relationship, who already are sensing like, where are the pluses here? The pluses in the relationship. It's all minus, 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 minus. Yes, it can be a way of that this happens quite faithfully, so to speak, because the nodes are involved here. So you could say that the universe takes away relationships that are no longer suiting us. And this is definitely the case for you. But this is when other things are happening in your general horoscope, personal horoscope. So we have to watch out when we are saying this in a general way, that not all people start to panic. But you know your story. So how are you doing in relationships? Is there like a bit of a distance that you are feeling? If so, this has to do because you are changing. This doesn't have to do because they are bad and you are good, or the other way around. You could also play that role. I'm bad and they're good. No, this has to do with you changing. You've got the North Node in your sign. So it's all, I've been saying that in the monthlies for already a couple of months now, that, hey, it's all about you, Gemini. Come on, develop yourself, grow, do new stuff, do new things. It's time for you. But this is going to help you with this energy of letting go of, maybe you are single and maybe you're saying, but there's no one. How can I say goodbye to someone if I'm single? Well, it's an attitude that I'm talking about. It's your attitude towards relationships, whether you are in a relationship or not, that is absolutely worn out and that needs to change. And you will see that when people, you know, in your external environment are changing, it is a sign that something is shifting in you as well, right? So see it a bit like that, that you're doing good work there in trying to improve yourself, trying to grow, trying to manifest the things that the goals that you want to achieve. But I mean, relationships, a significant other person, they need to be adjusting themselves as well. So, and you can't really make them change. So you stay with you. That's the only thing that you can do. And follow your own integrity is very, very significant here. So yes, and also when you are single, for instance, this can help you in attracting new people that are more suiting with you as a personality by letting go of old paradigms around relationships. Maybe you had an old paradigm of you have always got to do the most of the work in the relationship. Maybe you need to let that go, right? Or maybe you had a paradigm of relationships that you always give and give and give and give. Well, maybe you need to shift that. Or you had a paradigm of, oh, I always take. Maybe you need to shift that. So it can be very much on a mental level that when you are single, for instance, it's a good time to make those realizations, so you can let go of an old paradigm, so that you're new for something new, that you're ready for something new. A lot of people say, I want new stuff in my life, but when they're full of old stuff in their heads, they can't attract it. And this is an eclipse that is all about letting go of these old ideas and attitudes, people and whatnot, that are no longer suiting them. The Geminis will feel it mostly. So all Geminis will feel it, but the ones who've got planets round and about, who were born round and about the 12th of June up until like the 16th, 17th of June, they will feel it the most. But, or if you've got planets in Gemini around those degrees of 23 degrees, they will feel it the most. It is helped, this eclipse, with Mars. So this eclipse has what we call a trine of Mars, and I've been talking about that a lot, in your 11th house. So friends can be very helpful for you. Make use of it and be active with your friends yourself, because you have Mars in your 11th house. It can help you to go through that process of change. And also objectives, new goals for the future, making them, planning them. For instance, if you are planning to do something within a year or so, start now with gathering the skills for doing that, and so on. That is planning, but being active as well. So that's going to help you to feel better, to feel joyful, and to go forwards in your life. The tricky thing though is Neptune, because this eclipse squares up to Neptune in your 10th house. So when there are happening now things that you don't understand when it comes to your work, it's normal. It's normal. There is some insecurities there. But try not to force these things. Try not to stand above these things. When they are out of your control, they are out of your control. That's basically a bit the most important. But my goodness me, what an opportunity here to go forwards very fast, you know, definitely getting into the year of 2021 in a serious way and in a new way, and with new connections. But first of all, by understanding what you don't want anymore in a connection. Very important indeed. On that philosophical note, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.